Good morning, kindergartners. Happy Monday. I'm excited to start a new week of distance learning with you. We have some really fun things happening this week, and we'll talk about those things on our calendar in just a moment. But first, we're going to start with a greeting that we've done in class before. And this one you have to kind of move around and you have to get ready to dance and show me your dance moves. So it's called 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody hit the floor. We're so glad you're here today. Hooray, hooray, hooray. So I'm going to clap and I'm going to kind of snap it. And then I want you guys to kind of dance around and you can say it with me in spirit as if the whole class are with you. So let's try it together. See if you remember it. And remember to dance around. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, everybody, hit the floor. We're so glad you're here today. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Great job. And you can do that with the people in your family. You can say, we're so glad mom's here today, or your little brother or sister is here today. You could try it with other people in your family. Well, let's read our morning message and get started. And at the bottom, again, we'll find out who our special student of the day is. I wonder who it's going to be. Well, it says, today is April 20th, 2020. Wow, look at the date. There are 3 20s in our date. That's awesome. Dear readers, today is Monday. Let's think about how we write Monday. We write it with an uppercase M. Remember, we start all the days of the week with an uppercase letter. And then mon looks like mon, actually, with the word day at the end. So D, and then A, and then Y. Today you will have a reading lesson from Mrs. Feldkamp, so you'll get a video from her, a math lesson from Mrs. Coleman, and today you have media with Mrs. Potter, that's library. I wonder if she'll read you a story. Also, each day this week, remember it's still weather week. I will send a short weather video to watch for fun. So just be looking for that today in Seesaw. You're going to see a little weather video from SciShow Kids. So that's just for fun and you can watch that. But today your Seesaw attendance post is to share something fun you did this weekend. You can share it through sending me a video or a picture of something you did, or you could just write it in a message in Seesaw back to me. I'll share you what I did. And I don't know if you can see, but if you look really closely, I actually put color in my hair. Eleanor and I got hair chalk, and she did hers blue, and I did mine pink. And maybe I'll attach a picture later so you can see. We also played outside a lot, and we planted some plants inside our house because it's kind of cold to plant outside yet. So make sure you send me what you did this weekend. The last part of our message is our student shout out of the day. Now, I'm going to give you a clue, a couple clues to who this student is. First of all, this student is a girl. She has a little brother. She loves Disney princesses, and she has a really great big imagination. Her name starts with an A. Can you think of who it is? It is Avery. Avery, you are our student of the day. So we're going to write your name. We start Avery. I can hear her letter, a capital A, because remember we write our friends' names with capital letters at the beginning and then lowercase letters after. So I'm going to do a V next. And she has an E, an R, an I, and another E. Now remember, we're going to add up the letters in her name by adding the vowels and then the consonants. Remember the vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. And so let's look at her name. Her first letter of her name is a vowel, an A, so I'm going to circle that. V is not a vowel. E is also a vowel. R is not. I is a vowel. And E is also a vowel. Wow, Avery has a lot of vowels in her name. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to write 4 in the first part of our number sentence. Let's count the consonants next. 1, 2. She has 2 consonants. Let's add up the vowels and the consonants together. So we have 4 vowels and 2 consonants. And remember, it's okay for kindergartners to use their counter fingers. So 4, and then if we count up 2 more, 5, 6. Avery has 6 letters in her name. All right, are you guys ready to give Avery a great big shout out? When I count to 3, I want everybody to say, "Good morning, Avery. I hope you have a good day." And whatever other messages you want to yell at her or shout to her, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Avery. I hope you have a great day. We miss you. Have fun learning today. Great job shouting out to Avery. I'm sure you're going to make her have a big smile on her face today. All right, next we're going to go on to the next part of our meeting, and that is the calendar. Let's go ahead and figure out what number is going to come next. You see, we had all our teen numbers here, and we ended with our last teen number yesterday was 19 of April. So what comes after the teen numbers? There's kind of some clues here and some clues here. I think it's going to be 20. And we write a 20 with a 2 and, oops, that's kind of a curly 2 and a 0. And I noticed that Mrs. K snuck ahead and I put today's pattern. And we see that today was a chick pattern that comes next. I'm hoping that later this week we can do one of our songs over here because we really haven't gotten to do any of those yet. Let's go ahead and move the arrows at the top. Today is, it is Monday today. Look at Miss K already moved the arrows there too. That means yesterday was Sunday, and that means tomorrow, the day that comes after Monday, is Tuesday. And if you look, boys and girls, right here I see a picture of the earth. This Wednesday is Earth Day, and I'm going to have some really fun things that we get to do, a few extra things for Earth Day because it is such an important day. So you'll find out on Wednesday what you get to do. The next part is our weather, and when I woke up this morning it was a little bit of sun, but now it's gotten quite cloudy. I don't know what the weather is like at your house, but I'm going to put a cloudy today. I also heard that it might rain today, but I'm going to wait and make sure it rains before I put that on my weather graph. Maybe I can check back in tomorrow. The next part is our temperature, and I looked at my phone this morning and it said that today is going to be 54 degrees for the high. So that's what I'm going to write on my thermometer. I'm going to write a 54 by writing a 5 and a 4 up here in the temperature box. Remember, this little circle means degrees, and the F stands for Fahrenheit. That's the way we measure temperature in the United States of America. Next, I'm going to fill in the thermometer so it gets to 54. I'm going to start here with 0 and count up by tens. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now the next one is 60, and it's not quite 60 today. 54 is almost 55, and that's about halfway between 50 and 60. So I'm just going to kind of fill in the thermometer, and you can see that I kind of cleared it out from last week, so this week we can start fresh and see if there are any other patterns that happen with our temperature this week. All right, next is our April tally. Last week we had counted 12 days of school, so let's count again. We have 5, 10, 11, 12. Today we're going to make another one standing tall because we have to wait till we get 4 and then we can cross over. We only have 3 today, so I'm going to make the third tally mark. And I'm going to write a 13. That's a teen number, so it always starts with a 1 and it has a 3 at the end. So we've come to school for 13 days in April. All right, the last part of our message is our warm-up, and this is going to help get our brains all ready for the day. So we're going to do our tens for today, but today, boys and girls, I'm going to see if you can count all the way down to 120. Now remember to have lots of space. Make sure there's nobody around you. You can do jogging, you can do jumping jacks, sit-ups or push-ups. Maybe you can think of a new exercise. So get ready to count by tens, and we're going to count all the way to 120 today. Are you guys ready? Okay, I'm going to count and you do your exercises. Ready? Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Ooh, great job with your exercises today. I hope your brain is ready for learning, and don't forget to send me something fun you did this weekend. Have a great day.